laying in bed, me and my ex-girlfriend, and we watched the door, the hinge lift up, door open, close shut.
Why does it sound like somebody with heavy boots walking around upstairs? Do you hear that?
Quick and the dead, I conjure thee, come.
And that's the spells they would have used back then.
Yeah.
What was that?
What the fuck was that?
That meter just went off.
Yeah, it went off, but it's for now. We can see you.
Welcome back, guys, to another exciting video of the Bridgewater Triangle Paranormal Investigators, and tonight we are back here at the Josiah Keith house. Now, last year we did an investigation here. I'll make sure I link that video in the description below. However, the homeowner, Justin, had called us to come back because he's been experiencing more paranormal activity. Now, a quick rundown about this location. It's the oldest house in Easton, Massachusetts. It was built by Josiah Keith in the year 1717. And Josiah Keith III had lived here in this home. He fought in the Revolutionary War. When he came back from the war, he owed a lot of debt, and unfortunately, he shot himself in this home. And ever since Justin moved in, he's been experiencing disembodied voices, doors opening and closing on their own. He had visitors here one time, and he was explaining about all the hauntings that go on in the house, and all of a sudden, one of the light bulbs burst. And there was also a 17-year-old and a 2-year-old girl who passed away in this home, and now Justin believes that their presence is still very active in this house, and they play pranks on the visitors that come in here. One time Justin had a female visitor in this home, and she said that she got her hair pulled. Now, the last time we were here, the hat went flying off the couch, someone pulled on my hoodie, and we picked up all kinds of EVPs. So, enough talk, come on inside and join us on this investigation.
Laying in bed, me and my ex-girlfriend, and we watched the door, the hinge lift up, door open, close shut, hinge lift open, door shut, 3 times. Footsteps, same as last time. It's kind of just never ending. Sounded like people walking upstairs. You know, sounds like people are talking far off in the distance. Recognize these initials. Melanie.
Oh, Melanie D. Ware, right?
Yep. And Scott.
Scott.
Her husband. They're here.
And those are their ashes?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Oh, shoot.
The estate executor brought them over along with a bunch of other stuff, like this table that he made. There's another table in the carriage house that he made. And he also brought over this. I think it's Mr. Williams, Ed Williams, which would have been, I think it's Abigail's younger brother? Yeah, brought this thing in the house. House didn't like that very much. Started going kind of really crazy when I brought all that stuff in here.
And Abigail's a 17-year-old girl, right?
Yeah, we think she was 16. Her name's written into the fireplace in the kitchen.
It's cold in this house.
Yeah, it is.
And this is the room where the light bulb burst and where we got the EVP. Yeah. I hope you don't mind if we come and visit you again. I know you don't like people opening the drawers. Last time you told us to close the drawer. Sorry if I opened them. We just want to visit with you. Maybe you can let us know who's here. Is it the slave woman?
Or Abigail?
Can you walk towards us?
We're not here to harm you. We're just here to want to talk to you and communicate with you. Are you upset that people are in your house?
I'm gonna assume so, because when he was explaining about the house, that the light bulb burst.
Oh, yeah, okay. Can you give us a sign that you're here with us?
I'm Harry.
I'm Seneca. We just want to communicate with you. We're not here to harm you in any way. None of these devices we have will hurt you. Again, I just want to communicate with you.
We're friendly people. You want to
Sit on the bed?
Yeah, you want to sit on the bed next to me? Is it alright if I sit on your bed?
You touch the device on the bed?
Can you tell us who was having a conversation last time we were here?
Who's opening and closing the doors?
All of you have to live here together now. If you decide to remain in this house, you're gonna have to get used to it.
Is a slave woman here with us? Did you hide right here?
I think she slept right there, you said before.
Oh, I slept right here, you said?
Yeah, in that area.
It was really hard and painful.
You know what? Maybe they're shutting the doors for privacy because they don't like the people that are here.
Well, you said they closed 3 times on him, so maybe they're pissed at him.
Maybe.
And that's why when he's by himself it happens.
No, I remember the last time we were here, I got a small spike on this right here, and I felt someone tug on my hoodie, which is within arm's reach of a 2-year-old. This whole house is one big cold spot. This room is kind of warm, though.
Yeah, it could be the other one. Is there Abigail?
Oh. Abigail, is this where you used to play? Is the 2-year-old girl here? Is she with you? Josiah Keith, are you here?
Is there anyone here wants to communicate with us?
If anyone's here, do you remember how you died?
Do you know that you died?
How many of you are here? Can you give me a number? Sound like one said 7, one said 3. If you're here right now, I have a device in my hand to let me know of your presence. You can just walk up to me.
If you have anything to say, you can speak to this box right here with me.
Is there anyone from the Williams family here? Is the DeWare family here? Melanie or Scott?
Doesn't know.
There's a lot of people talking.
Yeah. Pretty active. Can you tell me your name?
No.
No.
No. I guess she doesn't want to
I guess
talk.
not. Jeez.
Why don't you want to talk with us? I guess you're upset we're here. Do you want us to go?
Are you bothering you?
Leave.
Oh, I heard that.
If you want us to go, can you give us a sign by touching this in my hand?
Or staying one of the doors?
Yeah, if one of the doors slams, it's gonna scare the shit out of me.
Yeah, no,
I'm running downstairs, to be honest.
That shit. You give us a sign that you're here with us. Are we in danger?
Yeah, you're not gonna hurt us because we're in the house, right?
Are we in danger?
We're not trying to hurt you.
Who am I speaking with?
So we got Melanie's ashes and Scott's ashes. And the history book of the town of Easton that Melanie loved. Now, last year when we were here, I put the EMF meter down on the book and it constantly went off,
Yeah.
which shows that she's attached to this book. We also have a quartz crystal on top of it. So we're gonna try to provoke either Scott or Melanie out. Melanie, can you give us a sign that you're here? We got your favorite book out. Oh, it just got colder.
Yeah, I feel like
It did.
Wasn't she a teacher?
She was a history teacher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
over in.
And you had somebody stay with you, and you said they had this quartz crystal, and they kept getting disembodied voices.
Yeah, we were sitting in the kitchen, and it sounded like, when people are like when you're in a restaurant and you hear people talking in the background and
Yeah.
you can't really make out what they're saying. So much so that we kind of jumped out of our chairs. It was me, Zach, who was in the last video, and myself, and yeah, we just literally jumped out of the chairs, and about 10 minutes later it happened again. It sounded like someone hissing at us, almost like a parcel tongue from Harry Potter, kind of. Do you like me living here, Melanie? Are you happy with me here?
Are you upset he made it to an Airbnb?
If you're happy with Justin living here, can you touch that device?
Are you bothering you?
I got another device right here on the floor too.
We got a history book there. I don't even like history.
Melanie or Scott, if you're at peace, can you touch that device? Or even touch this device and make it light up green?
I won't harm you.
Did you just hear that? Like a thump upstairs?
I did.
It was a small thump.
Yeah, I heard it.
I thought earlier.
And right after the thump happened,
Yeah,
this thing started saying, it said raise, you raised the camera up.
Are we bothering you?
Yeah. Sounds like someone walking upstairs. Sounds like someone walking. So right below here would be the living room.
Is that you?
It was very faint thump.
I heard that. Earlier, I heard something in that room earlier. Like something moved in there earlier.
What'd you hear moving here?
I don't know. It was like something fell over. It sounded like. So I thought it was something fell over. You give us a sign that you're here with us? We heard you walking. You want us to leave?
You know what I could do? I can set up the other camera up here while we're downstairs.
Yeah.
So I'm over here setting up this camera, and that footstep tracker just went off.
By itself.
By itself.
It broke again, but that's probably me, right? Well, broke
Yeah, the second time was from you walking up here. The first time I'm over here. That absolutely scared the shit out of me.
Oh my god.
We know you're here, you can make yourself known.
Are we scared?
You walk around when I come home at night. You've moved furniture around in the bedroom. Can we get you anything? You want some alcohol? You want some tobacco? Do you like the people that come through and keep this house as an inn?
Do you want your privacy?
Does that scare you away? Alright, we're going downstairs now.
That's just from us walking.
to. We'll leave this for you.
An offering of a lit cigarette. And you said last time you watched it smoke itself?
Yeah.
You believe it's Josiah Keith?
It was either Keith or the slave. Because it happened upstairs
Okay.
in the big room.
Come on, focus all your energy.
You're probably feeding for a cigarette.
I tell you what, maybe you need some energy? Now, the skull that you have over here,
Yeah.
you said it belonged to an Asian man?
An Asian man. Yeah.
Opium. We do that opium. He lost all his teeth.
And you don't think maybe the skull is like a conductor for all the stuff that's happening here?
No, because the prior estate executor and Melanie's brother actually called me a few weeks ago out of the blue. Never talked to him before. And he told me that they had always heard stuff in the staircase and upstairs. Which, kind of coincides with the cigarette and the other things happening in the big bedroom upstairs.
And the skull wasn't there at the time when they lived here?
No, that came with me from New York.
Oh.
We have your ashes here.
As soon as you turn the camera off, something in the living room made a noise.
Oh. That meter just went off.
Yeah, it went up, but just right now. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Because your ashes are here? Can you do that again?
We got the history book out. Maybe you can tell us some history of Easton?
We know you're a teacher.
Were you in the living room because that was your favorite room?
That was Melanie's favorite room?
I mean, she passed away in the room next to it, the one with the portrait in it.
Okay. Alright.
But I think that was just because it was the warmest room in the house, but I'm not sure.
So the Ames family pulled Josiah Keith's loan?
Yeah. Basically indebted him. Did you think that you couldn't start your life over? We know you spent the most amount of your time in this room doing business deals. Selling lumber, selling your cattle. Did you have a favorite cattle? Or a favorite cow? And running the house as an inn? Did you do both of those things because you like to drink with people?
Oh, shit. Thank you.
You want to drink with us?
You want a shot?
What's your poison? Vodka?
The good old whiskey?
If it's whiskey, can you make that light up?
You like cognac? Tequila?
Scotch? Josiah Keith Jr., if you're here, we know you went and fought in upstate New York against the Seneca.
Not this Seneca.
Right. Oh shit. So it's you, Junior?
Wow.
Okay.
What part of New York were you in? Were you in the Hudson Valley? Oneonta? Albany? I have your will on the wall. You lived a prosperous life. You had many belongings, and you had many people who loved you. Is there anything that we should know about in the house?
You're free to tell us. You can just speak into this device.
Is that you that watches over the bedroom?
Are you the one closing doors?
By ineffable name Jehovah, by the ineffable and incomprehensible fiat, by the power that created all things and sustains all things, I conjure and adhere to thee, come visible before this circle. By the goodness of God, when he created man in his own likeness, by the power of his justice, which he expelled the demons and chaining them to the infernal abyss, and by his infinite mercy, when he sent his Son to redeem us all, by all divine names and attributes, by the omnipotence of our Savior, Jesus Christ, destroyer of the works of hell, blessed the seed of the woman, and empowering it to crush the serpent's head. Do thou answer me and obey faithfully by the ineffable name Tetragrammatron, inscribed on his rod. Answer me without deception or equivocation, by thou immediate unto me, a Christian baptized in the holy waters of Jordan. Answer me exactly without power, enigma, or pretense. Make known the power that aids thee. I command thee by the most holy name of God and by the power of our Savior, who shall judge both thee and me, quick and the dead. I conjure thee, come.
And that's spells they would have used back then.
Yeah.
Since you just conjured a presence, do you still have that hat? That one flying off the couch? Maybe we can get it to do that again. Oh, nice. There we go. Whoever's here, can you knock that hat off the couch again? I understand you're a prankster.
Can you move the head? Can you move the head? Yep, you heard that right? Who am I speaking with?
Is it Abigail or the 2-year-old girl?
That's a man's voice.
Who knocked the hat off last time? Could you pull a prank on one of us?
Can you move their head?
We want to see you pull a prank on one of us. Can you like tug on one of our jackets? Like his? Like this? There is a couple cold spots on that couch.
Are you sitting down?
You like me sleeping in your bedroom?
That was Josiah Keith's room?
Yeah. You know I'm the master of the house now.
I make you upset? You're no longer the owner of the house?
When me and Maddie were in bed, was that you, Josiah, that closed the door 3 times? How many of there are you?
Who am I speaking with?
I heard Josiah.
I did
I heard that too, right? You heard that, right?
I heard it, yeah.
Holy shit, I heard that too.
Okay, so it's Josiah.
Do you want a small beer?
Do you have any regrets from shooting yourself? Is there anything you would have done differently if you didn't take your own life?
What'd you do so bad? He said, yeah.
It said, yeah.
What'd you do so bad?
I know they took everything from you.
So the Ames family took all your property because you owed all that debt?
Are you upset now? You're not talking?
Why does it sound like somebody with heavy boots walking around upstairs? Did you hear that? And this room would be above the room we were in. this room right here is also above the living room. Yeah. So this is on the security camera in the barn. Yeah, it sounds like someone walking. It's this door to the barn?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't hear anything now. Don't hear anything. I want to check up upstairs where I got that EVP last time. Real fast. Can you tell me who you were? I heard you last time. You sounded like a young child. It sounded like you were saying it's a party. Can you tell me maybe who you are? You don't have to be scared of me. I'm not going to hurt you. Okay, I'll give you your privacy. How about that?
Is that you, Edward?
That's Edward Williams.
We think so, yeah.
Edward?
Edward, you're Abigail's younger sibling? And you said ever since you got that
That
picture.
The house has been more active.
Huh.
Like consistently more active.
Edward, are you with your sister? You
Better
said-
run.
Yeah, I hear that, right?
Yeah.
Why should I run?
Edward, is that you on the wall?
Creepy. You said creepy.
Creepy? So that's a creepy photo of you? You don't like it?
You look kind of weird. We can see you.
It does look like he's trying to play the organ.
Is that the 2-year-old with you? You put on top of that? She sitting down up there? What are you gonna play for us?
There's a loud
Loud thump.
Yeah, it came from like the corner, but it sounded like it was probably upstairs.
What was that? What the fuck?
What the fuck was that?
That wasn't even me.
Oh, it was.
Oh. Shit.
How did it fall down?
But,
Oh, maybe they're doing
No.
That was up there like that, and it wasn't near the door. And the way it was back here, it was all the way back here.
Who wasn't on top of that? I can go back and review the footage right now.
Let's go back and review the footage, because that was.
It is. It's on top of it. It is on top of it.
Like the door was
It's on top of it. It's not. Yes. It was on top of it.
What the fuck was that? That wasn't even me. You would have felt the resistance from that.
Right.
From the door, too.
Shit. Because you said you heard a thump in there, and I walked into the room like this, and then I was just right here, and that's when it fell. So we just reviewed the footage, and the way the umbrella was sitting on the top of this hutch was just like this. It's not like it was lying like that, where if the door hit it, it would hit the handle and push it over the edge. It would take a human hand to actually slide it off for it to fall back here. So, it's pretty creepy. So, Justin continues to hear disembodied voices, and we picked up 3 EVPs during the investigation. The first one we can't really make out. The second one sounds like someone is saying, chance, and it's possibly Josiah Keith, since we were trying to make communication with him at that time and the meter went off. The third time we had asked the prankster if they could knock the hat off the couch again. Then we captured a voice, possibly from Josiah Keith or even Edward, saying, funny. So whoever it was is well aware of the prank we're referring to.
We know you spent the most amount of your time in this room doing business deals and running the house as an inn. Did you do both of those things because you like to drink with people?
Oh, shit.
Whoever's here, can you knock that hat off the couch again?
Can you move the head?
So we picked up several EMFs in the house. The meter even went off one time after we asked Josiah Keith Jr. to confirm it was him. Oh, that meter just went off.
Yeah, it went off, but just for now.
Josiah Keith Jr., if you're here, we know you went and fought in upstate New York against the Seneca.
Oh, shit. So it's you, Junior?
Wow. Now, we have gotten a lot of unintelligent responses over the spirit box before in the past, but this time, Seneca asked who we are speaking with, and someone said Josiah, and that's such a rare old-fashioned name that you don't hear anymore, so it's pretty safe to say that Josiah was among us.
Who am I speaking with?
Now, I thought this was kind of creepy, and it's best heard with headphones on, but a voice came through on the spirit box warning us that this house is evil, and it's right after Justin conjured up who knows what for spirits to enter the home. And a couple times we definitely heard someone walking upstairs. As a matter of fact, while I was upstairs in the middle of setting up the second camera, the footstep tracker went off. Why does it sound like somebody with heavy boots walking around upstairs? Did you hear that? Did you just hear that? Like a thump upstairs? Sounds like someone walking upstairs. So I'm over here setting up this camera and that footstep tracker just went off by itself. So Justin managed to capture on his security camera the sounds of all kinds of commotion going on in the barn. And when we went out there, the commotion stopped. I think it's the slave woman. She believes that there's still work to be done inside the barn, and we may have scared her away when we went out there, because to her, it's still the 18th century, and she doesn't know who we are. Yeah. Yeah, you don't hear anything now. So it appeared on Justin's SLS camera that Edward was playing the piano with the 2-year-old girl sitting on top of it who passed away in the home. And it was right inside the room with Edward's portrait. And Justin was explaining that ever since the portrait was brought into the home that he started to experience all kinds of paranormal activity.
I think it's Mr. Williams. Yeah, brought this thing in the house. House didn't like that very much. Started going kind of really crazy when I brought all that stuff in here.
It does look like he's trying to play the organ.
Is that the 2-year-old with you?
Right after, Justin heard a loud thump coming from the other room. So when I went to go check it out, the umbrella got knocked off the hutch. Now we were thinking it was placed in between the wall and the hutch where it had slid down from the vibration of me walking. However, though, that wasn't the case, as I saw when I went back and reviewed the footage. Someone knocked it off. So it could have been 17-year-old Abigail who likes to play pranks, or maybe some other presence trying to create a distraction to prevent me from going in the other room. Why, I'll never know. Loud thump?
Yeah, it came from like the corner, but it sounded like it was probably upstairs.
Shit, what was that? It is. It's on top of it. Because you said you heard a thump in there, and I walked into the room like this, and I was just right here, and that's when it fell. So we definitely believe that the presence of Edward Williams is now in the home, and that's because his sister Abigail is there. And I'm starting to think that the 2-year-old girl is the sister of Edward and Abigail. I'm just not sure if she passed away before or after they were born. And this time around during this investigation, we feel that Josiah Keith is more active than the last time. He's probably real ticked off that his old house has turned into an Airbnb. Because if you think about it, he's not used to seeing new faces in what was once his old home that his grandfather built. So it could just be him walking around, slamming doors, and possibly the one who knocked the umbrella off the hutch. So he's going to have to learn that if he chooses to remain in the house and not pass on, then he's going to have to accept the new changes. And Justin's going to have to give Josiah some kind of closure, making him aware that the house is well taken care of now and in good hands.